Okay, so I finally got got some time to do some AI testing on the Mac Pro 5.1 with the 5060 Ti. I'm in Windows 11. The drivers for Linux, I'll talk about this in a minute. The Linux drivers aren't quite mature enough to do this yet. So yeah, so here we go, full screen on this. This is DeepSeek 14 billion parameter model. And what will happen is I'll type it as a reasoning model as well, so it might take a little bit longer. White as sky blue. And it's going to load the model. And then after it's loaded the model, it'll give us the answer. Still going. It'll come out in a sec. Obviously, there it is, really quick. That's pretty quick. That's as quick as using ChatGPT online. Now, obviously, these are bigger models like I could get in on the 4060 because I only had 8 gigs of VRAM. Down there's token count, all the token information you need. But I mean, with this, a lot of the time it's by eye, isn't it? It's like, is it quick enough for you to work with and use? That's the trick. So what have we got there? We've got Qwen 14 billion parameter model. Let's try that. It'll take a little bit of time to load again, and then we'll do what should we do? Why is the ocean blue? Let's try that, really pushing AI to its limits here. Okay, so again, give it a minute to do its thing, and off it goes, reasoning. It's loaded, now it's reasoning, and see what it comes up with this one. It seems like ages, but it's not, is it? There we go, 14 seconds of reasoning. And there's our answer. Pretty good. Okay, so the thing to do now is obviously you've got 16 gig of usable VRAM. I can't remember how big that model was. I think it's 12 or 13 or 10. Let's try a 27 billion parameter model. Now what's going to happen here is it'll work, but it will take some time to do it. So what I'll do is I'll probably skip ahead. When I punch this in, it'll take ages. So I'll try and speed this up, and we'll come back when it gives the answer. Nearly there. I think it's going to do it now. Come on. Yeah. So 27 billion parameter model, not happening. Look at it go. That is so slow. That is so slow. Yeah, let's stop that. Let's go back to, we'll use Gemma, Qwen. Let's try Gemma 12 billion parameter model. Now, this should be a lot quicker. And what I'll do here is once it loads in, we'll carry on so you can see if you've got a 12 billion parameter model in there, how you can work with that. So, why is fire hot? I'm just asking it such tough questions. I don't know how the AI can cope with this stuff. Come on, you can do it, AI. Here we go. Off it. Look at it go. Right, so there's my fire question answered. But what I won't do now, I won't reload a model. I'll literally carry on with the same model loaded and ask another question. You can see how quick you can get it to work. Here we go. What am I asking? White ice cold. And there you go, boom. Model's in memory already, so it's just going to fire it back out. So that's like That's probably quicker than using ChatGPT online. I mean, it's not as clever, it's 12 billion parameters, but it's a lot of information in there for what you need. So what else can we ask it? What else can we ask it? Something about, we're in the mood for substances now, aren't we? Explain, oh, hang on a minute, let me think of something. Explain these, should I do states of substances? No, let's do, I don't know, Boyle's law. Boyle's law is a good one. Explain Boyle's law. Let's put that in there. Here we go. Off it goes. That's your homework done. And obviously, can't be that easy. Let's get, I think what we'll do after this, we'll do an example of Boyle's law. But I mean, £400, £300 gaming card in a 15-year-old computer. And I mean, that's my homework sorted out. If I had homework, I mean, I'm a bit old for that now. Give me an example. Give me an example. Something to do with the scuba diver, probably. What do we got? What have we got there? Real world dynamic. Boyle's law is a scuba diver, strangely. I was in the Navy. I was in the submarine service, so Boyle's law is an interesting one for me. So off it goes. And that's it. So obviously, you know, on that old clunky old Mac 5.1 with a nice powerful GPU, you know, you've got a really, you know, 12 billion parameter model, maybe 14. Nice little local LLM. I mean, you can do something really stupid. You can use LLM Studio instead of what I do. Here we go. Let's do some code. Yeah. So chatbot. Let's do a chatbot. But you can, you know, you can use LLM Studio. It's really easy to install and do. But I find this easy because it's much more like using ChatGPT. It's a few extra steps at the beginning to install the web UI, but it's much more what you expect to see. On the right hand side, it's building the code for a, you know, chatbot interface or something. I mean, that's like ridiculous. You know, goodbye web developers. I mean, just type it in. I think it's called vibing, isn't it? Where they just type in what they want and the AI just goes off and makes it. And that's ridiculously quick though, isn't it? Okay, I think I'm going to try another model now. I think I try Qwen. I think Qwen's better for programming. I can't remember which we're running. Obviously, if you want to do programming, you want to use Claude online, Qwen 14b. It'll take a while to load in. You know, Claude's ridiculously good for coding. And if you want to do code, you build you anything. So what can we build with this? Just type in hello and then see when it's loaded. When we know it's loaded, we'll give it a job to do. Like, yeah, you have to like have a good Google. Here we go. We're ready to go with that. You have to give it a good job to do. And you have to really just, you know, they can do pretty much anything now. So you don't hold back. You get them to, you know, write whole parts of websites for you. Obviously, they can't write the back end. But if you use platforms like Replit, you can write the back end with AI. Okay, what about script for a... No, yeah, give me an embedded chatbot that goes into a web page interface. And all you need to do if you're going to build one of these, you build your chatbot interface, and then you can create a back end and Replit and tell this thing to connect to those endpoints, and off you go. You've built a chatbot. And whatever. I mean, there's loads of tutorials online to do it and things you can write, but literally you can write the code for these things and that, and then get Replit at the other end to write the other end of it, and then hook that into an AI, and you literally just type it in. There's no coding these days. Poor coders are going to be out of jobs, aren't they? Very sad. So it's thinking about it. Probably need to think a little bit about that one. And then it's going to build out. Here we go. Embeddable chatbot script, single HTML file. Off it goes. So yeah, so you know, you can go online and spend your tokens with Claude or any of them. I mean, ChatGPT 4.1 now is pretty good for coding apparently. But if you've got like basic requirements, I don't know how far this has gone. I've never really tried to do any work with this one. But you could probably get a lot done just on one of these models without spending any money whatsoever on the online things. And it's really easy to fire it up. Here we go. And it's giving me instructions. There's a little bubble in the corner. Just click on that. Oh, there we are. There's my bot interface. Hello. Press send. Yeah, but it's not connected. It's like making that up. You need to connect it to a back end to get it to do it properly, but the code's there and it's done. I mean, well, let's get it to do something useful instead of writing boring, oh, and he swore then, boring chatbots. Let's get it to create a tennis game, which is what we want. If I could type and spell, that would be handy. AI can help me with that. Let's get it to do an HTML or HTML5 tennis game. You see how easy these things are to create. I remember writing one of these in code like years ago. It took me weeks. And now this can do it. And I had to do it JavaScript or something, or Flash or something. I wrote one in as well, game. And it just took forever to do. And there's no internet. Well, there was internet, but no one was sharing any information back then. You couldn't just Google it. You'd have to really try and work it out and do it all yourself from books and things. You were lucky enough to get a book that had the demonstration. Here we go. What's it making? What's it making? But that's really good speed for a local LLM. I don't know, it's just purely down to a £400 graphics card. I think that's fantastic. Great value for money. I mean, obviously this thing, I think I posted my 4K videos. I mean, you can play games with it big time. And then you can see, here we go. What do we got over there then? Oh my God, it's actually done the ball as well. That's hang on. I might have to drag the screen out here to show you this. There we go, look at that. I wonder if it works. Oh, the other ones didn't know. Hang on, I'm pressing the wrong keys here. I need to click in that thingy. No. Hang on. Let's see if we can get it to work. Let's see if we can get the arrows to move. Arrow, click in there. How does it work? It must work. What's the other one? Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh my God. Is that an AI opponent? Or is that just randomly moving? There we go. There we go. Oh. That is like an AI opponent or something. It's trying to... Who am I playing against? Anyway, let's give it something harder to do maybe. Let's do a Pac-Man game. Let's do a Pac-Man game and see what we get. That's going to probably thunder on forever, but it's worth just bearing with it to see if we can do it. Again, anybody who's tried to write one of these years ago in BASIC, COBOL, whatever you were writing, Visual Basic, it would take you a while, and this thing's going to just chew through this, isn't it? And it's probably going to have problems with the maze. That was always the hardest thing to randomly generate. Computers don't like random things. They like random numbers, but they're never random. I don't know, they never quite do it right. So let's see the maze. Look for the maze. See if it fails in the maze. Could be a good test for an AI. This actually is like, can you generate a good maze in a game? Oh, it's going for it. How's it doing that? Ones and zeros. Nice. I like your style, AI. It's an easy way to do it, isn't it? Yeah, but let's see what comes out the other end. Is it going to be a maze? It's going for it. It's going for it. Oh. Could it go left with the keys? Hang on. How's it going to do this? How's it going to make the ghosts chase me? And what are the ghosts going to look like? It's going to be so rudimentary. And obviously the original ones have sprites. But it's not going to do anything clever like that, is it? It's going to be lines and dots or something. But I mean, this is just a 12 billion parameter model. I mean, this isn't even a heavyweight thing. I mean, you look at some of the models online are like 300 million parameters. And I'm trying to make a Pac-Man game on a 12 billion parameter thing on an old Mac. And I mean, obviously, I'm not really putting much into this, am I? I'm literally just getting it to... What's it going to do? Oh my God, yeah. Veiled in the maze. Nice. That's a great maze. Press Qwen, press R to restart. What's it doing? Is it redoing the whole thing again? There you go. I mean, this could go on forever. I mean, it's having a go there. That's not bad though, is it? For a 12 billion parameter model on a Mac 5.1 with a bit of coding there. Anyway, what we'll do now, we'll have a look at image generation. So I'll load in Envoke.ai and we'll look at how the 5060 Ti works with generating images. That's hilarious. Can't crack a maze, can it? Okay, so here we are. We're going to be in Envoke.ai. I've loaded up a prompt, quite a detailed prompt, Mega City 1. Anybody remembers it from the 2080 coming? I've done it in the style of Brian Boland, who was one of the artists that used to do it. And I'm using Flux Dev. And I've done it outside the size of the model. It's 1920 by 1088. So that's bigger than the model would normally do, because it's, I think it's 1024 by 1024. So it'll be a bit slower than normal. And we'll see what it does. This is, yeah, so it's Flux Dev. There's another one of my videos, if you have a look on the channel, show you how to put this thing on there. And this is just download and run it. You have to hack this because the 5060 series, the 50 series isn't quite, is a bit more advanced than the PyTorch files or whatever they use for these things. So this will be a little bit slower. What have I got it on? 20 steps. Guidance 4. It's building in the background there. But, I mean, if you go on a mid-journey, you can't make one this big straight away. So mid-journey, you make a smaller model, then it scales up afterwards. So this is doing it all in one go. I haven't really explored all the features here, but I'm sure you can do this a much better way. But you can see on the top there, it's chugging along. But again, as I said, this is outside. It's sort of normal parameters for the model to work in. Normally, it's a smaller size, so it's giving it a go. Here we go. Here we go. Getting there, it's starting to come in. And I think 16 to 20 steps on Flux Dev is pretty good. I've just left all the rest of the controls as normal. And when you could do it, it's coming in. It's a bit cartoony. You could do it. What are we up to there? About a minute. I mean, if you do these on mid-journey, I mean, but the thing is, it's free, this, isn't it? Just download the model from Face Hugging in the pack to install the models. And you can sit here to your heart's content. Let's see if we do it quicker. Let's do a 10. We'll switch the size a minute. Here you go. There you go. There you go. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Bin that. Quite clear the queue. Get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, put it back to 1x1, which is its proper resolution to work out, which is, there it is, 1024, 1024, and the run again should be a lot quicker. There we go, it starts to come in. How quick is this going to be? It's the same prompt. I haven't done anything, any of the templates over the top. I just used the prompt up in, which interestingly I created the prompt in AI as well, because I couldn't figure out how to write it. Yeah, that's much quicker. Yeah, and it's doing it. It's going to be about 40 seconds, 40, 50 seconds to do that. Not bad. I think that's a 13 billion parameter model, so that's quite large to load into memory. So we'll look how long that took. You can see on there, but 50 seconds. Yeah. I really want to get this back onto Linux, but as I said, they haven't got the drivers correct yet. What else can we try? Right, let's get rid of that. And let's try SDX 3.5 with a very simple prompt here. Cute cat. See, it comes up with that one. That shouldn't take long at all. Well, just about 20 steps, so it could take a little bit longer. Going for it. I mean, but all these renders are like a minute or so, aren't they? Here we go. Here comes the cat. Oh, in he comes. Cute cat coming. Pretty quick when it gets there. It's not bad. Okay, but I think we need more than a cute cat, don't we? Let's have a look. How long did that take? 40 something? Yeah. I think we need a bit more than a cute cat. Let's have a cute cat. Let's have a cute cat on a motorbike. If I can spell motor correctly. Motorbike. There we go. Cute cat on a motorbike. Let's see what that brings us. It's going for it. It's going for it. I can see a cat on a motorbike appearing. That's not bad. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Cute cat on a motorbike. Okay, there's not enough danger, so let's add being chased by a dragon. Cute cat on a motorbike being chased by a dragon. One of the things about this is, can it understand the prompt? The more bizarre your prompt gets, can it understand it? So let's see what it comes up with for this. In it comes. Oh my god, it's doing it. Here's our cute cat on a motorbike being chased by a dragon. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. There's a cute cat. Hang on, what do we need now? That's not scary enough. Let's have fire. I think I need a fire-breathing dragon. I think that's the way forward. To add that extra element of tension to this picture. Let's see what it does. See if it breaks the prompt. Does it understand? Does it even know what a fire-breathing dragon is? I'm sure someone's doing a fantasy thing. They must have programmed it in. But let's see if it can understand it. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good, does it? Here we go. What do we got? No. That's like a dragon cat thing in line art. Anyway, enough of that. Anyway, yeah, so 5060 Ti, great in Windows 11 on this. You can do tons. Recommend getting one big time. It's great with games as well. Thanks for watching.